What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Happy Friday, everybody. TGIF. It has been a long week for me, and I'm really glad that we're actually hitting the weekend. But with that being said, it is a long weekend. It's May 24 for us, and we're going to be very busy with the kids. So you may not be seeing as much content. Plus, my wife is leaving me again to go to Toronto with the kids, so I'm going to be stuck being baby daddy all day long on Sunday and Monday, so it's going to be hell for me. But not while we're here talking about personal issues. I'm actually looking forward to it, to be honest. I love spending time with my kids. We're going to talk about the actual Effigy Clash best team setup at the moment. And it's not going to be Akuma, and it's not going to be Trendy Cammy. It's going to be Fashion Blanca again. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys my setup right now, what I've done so far to get where I'm at, and what team I've used, and how you want to tackle the first boss. Okay, so leaderboards, you can see here, I might be first still. Yeah, I still am. So for a pretty good margin, to be quite honest. Here's what I want to show you guys real quick. So stats. You can see here, MH Ken is huge, Bison is huge. They both play a pretty pivotal role in this for damage specifically, right? But Fashion Blanca does most of the work. Now, I'm going to show you guys the replay real quick, and I'm going to explain to you guys what I did. I don't use Elena for this fight, by the way. I use Street Poison. So your goal here is going to be put Sea Viper on Fashion Blanca, okay, for her super attack when she comes in, whenever she does the assist. MH Ken is going to have Cammy, and you want him to have the extra stats padding, plus the fact that he summons her twice to do the armor break every time. Very important. Now, I want to show you guys a little trick, okay, that you may not have known already from the first one if you've never done this event before. But I'm going to show you guys real quick here what happens. So we watch this boss, right? This boss is going to do like a vine move. You're going to see kind of vines pop up. It usually happens on the second special right up here. You see the bar up here, right? So you see the first EX move, use that one. If you have a multi-hitting EX move like that Vigilance or this Gormagala, watch what happens. When he does the vines right there, he's going to get 20 defense, resistance right there. If you do Gormagala Ken's move, it takes it away instantly. Instantly gone. So you don't have to even deal with it anymore. That's when you start doing your combos. Once that move is done and those resistance is gone, this is when you want to start your combos, okay? The combo here is going to be Fashion Blanca, Poison, Fashion Blanca, Bison. Now, as you can see here, armor break right on top. There's 6 of them right now. Whenever Ken attacks, there's 7. There's about to be 8. There's 9 soon coming up. You'll see 9 short. There's 9, and you should see 10 very soon. There it is. So that's max armor break now. So I'm doing a lot more damage now with that, right? Now, the reason why you want to start a little late in your damage is, number 1, get rid of the resist. Number 2, give yourself some time not to make the boss too powerful so they one-shot you in the end, right? See, I lost there. I lost Fashion Blanca there, but I still got 10 seconds. So I can still do some pretty good damage here. Ken is most of the time Ken will die, and you'll only have Bison left, okay? And then you can just do a couple more hits with Bison and finish it off. But you can see here, everybody survived. So the trick here is survivability mixed with proper timing. Now, that vine move happens twice. So if you time your EX moves correctly, you can actually get rid of it both times using either Vigilance or Gormagala Ken's Gore Blast. I think the burning one might work as well, to be honest with you. Hinder doesn't, so the coding one doesn't work very well. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that can actually work. I think that that spinny one with Ibuki works as well too, so you guys could use that. So this is going to be the best. You can see here the assist here, the best setup right now for this fight. Now, Akuma won't do as good. Okay, just so you guys are aware, Akuma will not do as good as Fashion Blanca. Now, there is one other unit that may do really, really well if you can max him out completely and get his cars maxed out, and that's going to be Vega. Okay, Vega actually might do really, really well in this fight. I haven't tested him yet, but he's one of those units that does more damage as the boss depletes his HP, up to 30% of HP of the boss's health. So Vega could be a pretty big role in this as well. Now, from a free-to-play perspective, if you're looking for a good team for that, you're actually going to swap these around. So Fashion Blanca, as a free-to-play, you get him free-to-play. So he's still going to be your main damage dealer. But if you don't have him yet, your goal is going to actually be to use Cammy here instead. Okay? You can put Sea Viper in for assist there for her. Take Fashion Blanca out, take MH out, keep Bison in there, obviously, right? Keep Poison in there as well. And in here, you guys can do a couple different things. You can put in Chun-Li for the extra crit for Cammy. Okay, so there's the assist. Actually, we'll put in the extra crit in for the other unit that I'm going to add in here. Just give me a sec here. Who are we going to add in here? I need a good C2. A good C2. I mean, I'm trying to think here what a good C2 would be for this fight. Just give me a sec, guys, here. Let me use my brain. I mean, Fashion Blanca will be a really good C2, right? So it's not the worst thing to have her in there. And Gen would actually be a pretty good C2 as well. So if you have Gen would work, or even Trendy Cammy would work. So let's try Trendy Cammy here. I'm curious to see how this works out, okay? So we're going to actually let's do it this way. We're going to try Trendy Cammy out real quick and see if this team works with her and how much damage we can pull off doing this, okay? Let's give this a go, guys. I'm curious. I haven't tried Trendy Cammy for this fight yet, and I'm actually curious to see how this goes. So let's take a look. See if we can go anywhere near the same damage. Now, she is also a boss killer, right? So keep that in mind. So let's do this. Now we're going to do the same tactic, okay? We're going to wait for the vines. See that happen right there? Now we're going to go ahead in. Now, the goal here is to put as many shocks on the boss as we can. We're already at 8 right there, so that's really fast, right? And you want to keep doing this until her C3 pops off enough times where it does enough damage. Now, here's a problem. Because she's not as tanky as, let's say, Fashion Blanca, because Fashion Blanca is a tanky unit, obviously, the death toll here is going to be a lot faster. So you may see less damage due to that alone. But let's find out and see what happens, okay? And then I'm going to go full PvE for you guys and see what we can pull off. Yeah, look at that. Nowhere near. Like, that's a significantly big margin of difference, right? Okay, so there's Trendy Cammy's damage. And now let's try one more. And this time we're going to just do, we'll do Viper in here instead. Okay, and then we'll do, take this out. We'll throw in Dalsim in here. We'll take the crit out and we'll put Feilong up here. Okay, we're going to actually use Cammy here as the boss killer. Okay, so we're going to try this. And I'm actually going to take Poison out for this one. I want to see if we can do more survivability and see what we can pop off here for damage. Okay, this is the free-to-play version, by the way, guys. So if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so the burns, it's important right here you note this. Her C2 does detonation, so the fire carpet here from the assist is going to cause burns, and she's going to do detonation to pop those burns off right away, so the damage is instant, okay? So just so you're aware what we're doing here. So let's give this a go. This is going to be the free-to-play team, okay? If you have it, this is what you want to use. So let's give this a go here, and I'll show you guys how damage looks. Now, don't expect to be Fashion Blanca damage, obviously, with Ken and etc., right? That's a whole different level of damage, but at least we can do close to it, or at least in the 200 millions, I'm hoping, right? That's because Cammy technically should be doing a lot of damage. Now, of course, having Elena in here versus having Street Poison is going to be a big difference in buffs. I do get a strength buff from her, or attack buff, I should say, but I'm missing out the crit damage, I'm missing out the pressure, and I'm missing out the attack. Well, not the attack, because I get the attack, but I guess I'm missing out the other two, which are the best multipliers in the game. So keep in mind that you're not going to see as much damage here just with that alone. We could try to swap out Elena after this to see if it helps with the damage. Let's see what we get here for free to play. 144, so about half, a little less than half. Now let's do one more, and let's put in Poison and see what the difference is. Okay. Sorry guys, excuse my nose. Still running like a faucet, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, let's give this a go and let's see what happens here for damage. Now this time we get Street Poison in, right? So we're gonna the critical damage is gonna be a lot higher. Now ideally having Chun-Li in here wouldn't be bad for an assist because you want the extra crit. So the crit damage actually does take into effect, but we'll try without it. Again, remember survivability is out the window at this point, right? So the whole goal is to at least survive until 20 seconds left. And then after this, we can do one more and use Viper instead as the main DPS instead of Cammy and see how we pull off damage there. Okay, so far so good. We're actually surviving, which is really good. Okay, there we go. That's the death I was referring to. We can get this last bit off. So with Street Poison, let's see the damage difference, okay? We actually survived pretty well. 165. So that's 20 more million. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Okay, last attempt, guys. We're gonna go ahead and actually switch it up this time, and we're gonna go. You know, honestly, I should use Street Poison as a. I could also use her as an assist, because if there's only one target in the fight, she gives 18% more crit damage, which is actually not a bad assist to have. But anyways, let's go with this. I'm gonna swap it out. Yeah, this is fine. Let's just do C Viper as the main DPS and see what the difference is in damage. Okay. Let's see what we get off here for that. Okay, so same scenario. So I think the score to beat was 165, right? For free to play, that is right now. So of course, if you have Fashion Blanca, guys, you guys saw the difference of Fashion Blanca's damage versus Cammy's. Use Fashion Blanca, obviously, if you have him. But this is to help those people out who don't have Fashion Blanca, because you don't get them for quite some time if you're brand new. So this is just to give you another alternative source of damage outside of that, right? He is going to be the best one for sure. If you have Akuma, Akuma will still do really well in this fight if you've actually been hunting for him. So don't worry about that as well. You can use him and still do fairly well. We lost Cammy fairly quickly there. That sucks. So yeah, don't worry about it too much if you can't get Fashion Blanca quite yet. Okay. Let's see what we got here for damage difference. 130, yeah, way different. So Cammy's way better. So there you go, guys. Those are a couple teams you guys can use. I don't think Gal's going to do very well in this fight, not going to lie. He'll do better in the Pony fight, which is coming up next. But I think Cammy is your best bet for free to play for damage. Fashion Blanca, obviously, free to play for damage. Akuma is really good for pay to win. MH Ken is going to be key for this, as well as Bison, obviously. And then if you can use Street Poison in there, you're going to boost up your damage quite a bit. All right, guys, it's Payne. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you on the next one.